Almost 2 years ago, we left it all behind for a chance at the sailing adventure of a lifetime.
It has not been smooth sailing since then, but together we are learning and laughing our way through.
Our hope is that if we laugh long enough, we can make our merry way around the world.
And this
is a Millennial Falcon. So when Adam and I first decided to prepare to cross an ocean, we put together a list of all the things that we kind of thought we needed. And at the top of that list was rigging, safety and communications for when we're out in the ocean. So for us that meant upgrading our rigging, replacing or fixing our life raft, as well as also getting some communications for when we're out in the ocean, such as an Iridium Go.
60 feet in the air, Marigot Bay.
In addition to taking in the awesome view, I was up there changing the backstay out, which had a bunch of extra and uninspected swages due to the SSB antenna.
Yeah, what do we have?
I have a new backstay.
Yes.
Shiny new backstay.
The next job was to replace the side stay swages with mechanical Starlock fittings. I can't recommend Starlock or Norseman fittings highly enough. The installation process is fairly straightforward and the instructions are easy to follow. All you need is a hacksaw, some tape, some sealant, 2 wrenches, and you're good to go. It's also good practice to throw some Loctite on the first few threads when doing your final join. The next challenge in our rigging adventure was
these closed barrel turnbuckles. You don't know what's going on inside them and they're obviously aged. I think it's chrome plated bronze, so I'm not too worried about the corrosion, but they're just not in good shape.
Sadly, I could only find short stud Starlocks on the island, and as a result the intermediary wire was too short.
So lo and behold, we're getting new intermediaries now because the wire is just not long enough, and I either buy a new long stud 3/4 inch pin Starlocks, or I just reuse the ones I have and replace the wire, which was going to happen anyway. We weren't going to do it this time around, but to hell with it, we'll do it. We'll do instead of doing the top caps, we'll do the intermediaries, and the top caps we'll catch next round. Khiara's making fun of me because what I just said apparently like, in no way makes any sense to
no, it makes sense, but it's just like my mum might be watching this and she'll be like, "What's top caps? What are intermediaries? What are even shrouds?" And Adam's just like, "So we've changed the Starlock out on the top caps, and the secondary, these things are too short." And it's like, what? We live and breathe boat stuff at the moment, so I know what he's talking about. But to simplify things for people who don't, sometimes is maybe forgotten.
What? So you want it in like 5 second or like in simple words?
Yep.
I cut the ends off the wires that were holding the mast up, and 2 of them were too short after cutting to put on a new grippy thing to hold them in place.
So now we need to buy a new wire. With the new intermediaries in hand, Monkey Boy was back up the mast to switch them out. The last shroud that we're doing today, this is the one that it wasn't long enough to actually use the existing wire, so then we had to replace it. So this is the last one finally, and then we'll be done with our rigging until the next time when we do everything. Finally, no more hauling anyone up the mast. Rigging's all done!
Well, it's all raised.
Yes.
Last trip out of the mast for a while.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully.
Oh, I feel like I should have biceps of steel right now. I don't, but...
There's a decent bruise there though. How'd you get that one?
Oh,
under your
this
arm?
one?
Yeah.
Oh, that was from trying to get over that thing. You know.
You're gonna get me in trouble one day.
With the bulk of the work behind us, we made a dash over to the mailbox to pick up some Atlantic crossing essentials and some other goodies we had coming in. Hey, here's some shoes.
Oh, wow.
Go.
Wow. Cool. Be good for hiking. It'll be like, it'll be so hot. A bit more robust than the rubbish
Yeah.
sneakers.
Or nothing,
Or
which is our current alternative. Ah, it's your other pair. These are nice
they
ones.
did arrive. I didn't know they were coming. Ooh,
They're
these are
awesome.
Cool. They're really cool. That was a good suggestion. He was like, you might like these, I think. Trendy are they? Genuinely like that.
Ah, so we're like normal people again.
Usually not a
We're wearing shoes.
Usually not a shoe guy, in case that's not evident yet. But they're really cool. So I don't know if we told this story yet. Long story short, one of our friends and viewers, he sent me an email and he was like, I've had a gutful. I'm sick of watching you run up hills with no shoes on, only to go charging off into a thorn bush or a nestle or a rock or a piece of glass or whatever ridiculous thing you've had. Been a bit overzealous in our exploration. We kind of ran straight onto a cactus and nestle infested hillside. That's about half of what I collected on the way down. I'll now demonstrate a partial consequence of improper footwear.
Cactus growing out your foot.
And if you haven't cottoned on already, I may be a slow learner because I have yet to adhere to the appropriate footwear rule. We'll get there. And he happened to be a rep for Keen Footwear, and he's like, I'm going to send you some shoes, okay? You don't have to plug them, you don't have to do anything, you don't have to review anything. I've got to send you some shoes because I can't watch you charge off into the sunset like an idiot barefoot anymore. So, Doug, his name was. Thanks, Doug. These are wicked. We'll see how they age, but for now, like, these are really trendy. I forget what they're called. Maybe we should put a link in or something. We'll do that.
They actually look pretty good. I
They're
like
cool.
them.
I really like
Yeah,
them.
they're really cool.
He also
This
sent us
review-
these for the like just for hiking and
Oh,
stuff.
where's my hair? Where's my hair?
Never wear
Yay! These are my hiking ones too. Yay!
Pretty cool.
These are awesome. I'm gonna wear these puppies in.
These are definitely getting some wear though. Oh, these are like my new outing shoes.
Are these now
These are
your
my-
go-to being kept in the dinghy?
No, these are not staying in the dinghy. They'll go walkabout. But like as far like you've just gone to a pub or like a sundowner or whatever. I'm gonna wear these to John's house and see if anyone says John's boat tomorrow and see if anyone says anything. No, they're good. What else do we get?
Alan's wet weather jacket.
Oh yeah! Gimme! That looks wicked.
We got it from eBay.
For the record, eBay, not Helly Hansen. Helly Hansen did not come to the table on this one. Ooh. Yeah. Now who's going to be laughing at who because they're bone dry and you're so.
Oh, shut up. That's actually quite nice and thick too. That would be awesome for
really
sailing.
Oh, it's warm. It's going to be actually. This is going to be too warm if anything. It's got
The Caribbean. Yeah, maybe.
Too warm for the Caribbean, but out in the big blue, this would be awesome at night.
Yep.
Whoa. This is good. How much was this?
Oh,
eBay, 60 bucks?
40 bucks maybe?
40 bucks!
45? Yeah.
That's a bargain. And it fits so well. Oh. This is good. With my dungarees under this,
You'll be like a little leprechaun rainbow.
I will just be... I'll be
Almost what you look
dry.
like now.
Shush.
Alright, what's next in the box?
Oh, no.
Oh, a rotary tool. This is for the
Just on the day that I finished the rigging
Yeah,
and no
exactly.
longer need it.
Pretty
Thank
much.
you. Awesome. Fantastic.
What's next?
Yeah.
Iridium goes. Yes. It's really good. Sweet. So now we can, if we are crossing big oceans.
Send emails and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. We can be in contact. And what's the last beer box? We have an epirb, which we do have one beforehand.
2 epirbs now.
But we now have 2 epirbs, and this one is actually registered to our Australian registered boat.
Or it will be.
It will be, sorry, yeah. Our previous epirb, because it was an American epirb, we couldn't register it to Australia. So this is now the Australian epirb. Yes. Ow. Yes.
Please
no.
contain your excitement, Khiara.
There's a big box at the bottom, which I don't know what it is.
I can't remember. Bonus round? Cable
Ooh.
ties? What?
Oh, zip ties? Yes.
What do we order
I
with?
don't know.
Oh, did you get the iridium
Yes, I did. The marine iridium.
That's why. So it's got the antenna kit. Oh,
Yeah.
now I have something else to install. Oh.
Go on, lads. That is all.
I'm filming you. No,
my turn.
give me that camera. I can't find another one.
Correct, I am shooting.
Nope.
So film.
Life raft. Resurfacing day. Tell all the folks at home, Khiara, what's happening this morning.
Oh, you suck. Okay, so today we're getting our drone recertified. I've called up a few places and I've seen how much a new... Did I say drone?
Yeah.
Today we're getting our life raft recertified. We have called up a few places and done heaps and heaps of research to try and see whether it's worth us getting a new life raft or whether it's worth us reservicing our current one. It's currently 4 years out of date, but it is only 7 years old. So we've called around in St Martin and we figured out a place who actually services our brand of life raft, which is Viking. And I'm going there today and they're picking me up on the jetty, and I'm going to go there and see what our life raft actually looks like when it's all laid out and everything like that and pumped up. So that'll actually be quite fun today.
Right, so we got the life raft in the dinghy. One of us has thrown our back out and the other one's pinned to the bottom of the dinghy underneath a 30-kilo life raft.
Oh my god! This is really, really heavy. I was like, oh yeah, I'll just hop back on the bus with this thing. Hell no.
Just throw it over your shoulder, pop down the store. You okay?
Oh wow. Alright. As it was being thrown on top of me, Adam had the cord in one hand and he was like, thank God I didn't actually tighten my fist over it. Alright. Dinghy in. Oh, life raft in dinghy.
Jeez, you really,
Check.
I'm glad all you have to do is throw that overboard because I wouldn't want to be having to
God,
haul
I
it
know, right?
very far.
Yeah. Now I think about having the bag downstairs or something. I'm like,
Yeah,
you couldn't do that.
imagine.
No way. I think ours is like 30 kilograms maybe. Which is pretty bloody heavy. That's like that's 1.5 times of a suitcase when you go traveling. All right, now let's head to shore, I guess. I only had 2 seats, so I can't go and check our life raft unless I go and get 2 buses out there, and by that stage they would already be checking it. So
Send us a photo.
looks like I'm going to be working today. So I went to the hardware shop the other day without Adam and I got myself a little present. Adam, what do you think of my new tool?
Ridiculous. What are you going to do with that?
It's a really sturdy little hammer.
I think this is like used for building like a Barbie house.
Look, it opens up too.
So what? So you can change out your heads for your mood, based on how the nail makes you feel.
You just broke my hammer. Why would you do that?
Well, that's what I thought it unscrewed there.
It doesn't have. Oh my god, it's like a babushka tool. Oh.
A babushka tool.
Look how cool it is. See, it's not the best tool ever.
You're the best tool ever.
It's so cool. Shut up.